Aries, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. This is a message for Aries, sun, moon, rising sign, Aries energy. So even if you don't know yourself to have any of those major Aries placements, this message finds you when something in your chart is being triggered and you need to hear it now. So this is where your message begins. I gotta say, I like this card. The miracles are endless. We have 15, and then we reduce that down to 6. 1 plus 5 is 6. Now that is beautiful because it is right in alignment with this card, this imagery. This is Taurus energy, so it's about resources. It's about sort of that. This card always reminds me of the cornucopia on like a Thanksgiving table. And the fact that it adds up to 6, 6 is that Venetian energy of luxury, you know, and joy, pleasure items. Of course, it can be in excess, but this card doesn't right now look to be in excess. It looks to be that there's fulfillment coming, that there are resources coming, that you're really able to enjoy yourself. And the best thing that you can do, Aries, for yourself is when you're in this energy is love it and embrace it, because it will invite more of that energy in. A lot of times when we get to be in that sort of hard ass modality, I don't want to let myself be happy. If you don't let yourself be happy, you're telling the universe how to treat you. So what I'm challenging you to do is be open and receptive to all this abundance and enjoy it. Enjoy it. It's not about, you're not going to enjoy it if you overindulge. Overindulgence just makes you sick. But embrace it. Admit that you love the feeling of it. You know, love the energy of the comfort that comes with having the resources that you need when you need them. Now let's see where this energy is going, but I like where it's starting. Remember, Aries, as I divide the deck, there are going to be cards that fall out. That's part of the reading. I'm just going to leave them where they lie. If you're looking for a personal reading, I provide those. Check out my website, www.bornwithoutboundariestarot.com. You can also find it in the front of my channel, on my channel main page. And you can book and schedule right there, whatever's convenient for you. You will have your reading within 24 hours of when you book. Sooner if I can get it to you sooner, because I know you guys need your answers. And I like to get them to you as quickly as possible. There are openings available, probably not for this week, but yeah, definitely for next week. You can see you can get in there. Absolutely. I hope to have you. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel. Maybe you're just finding the channel, so thank you. And remember to hit all notifications so that you'll know when I go live. And you can join our free public tarot card readings here. Okay, so let's do it. For those of you who are sound sensitive, I'm about to use the singing bowl to cleanse the space. So you might want to turn down the volume a bit. Scarab beetle spirit, magic works through you. And time to collapse. I love this energy, dude. There's magic happening in your life, especially through partnership. It doesn't have to be romantic partnership. In fact, what I think is most solid right now is work. There's something here. I don't know if it's work that, your job, or work of what you're creating. But there, and it could be, if romance, if it's resonating you there, great. Because sometimes we've worked really hard on our relationships or our ability to have relationships, right? So what this energy is telling me is good work. Job well done. Your hard work has paid off. This is where the cornucopia of abundance comes in for you, because you would done busted your ass. And I love it. I love it because there's a level of ease in accepting the abundance, because you know that you deserve it on some level. On some level. This could be an abundance of options as well, coming in for you in terms of opportunities, work opportunities, maybe dating opportunities, however you see it. But magic works through you. You changed a lot. This is not too long ago, right? But it's almost like you recognize the power of your own ability to create, and recognize that as a cardinal sign, you actually have an obligation to create. And that if you don't take the initiative, nobody else is gonna, because you are hardwired to initiate. That's what cardinal signs do. And you are the cardinal of all cardinal signs. And I know from a personal perspective, my sun, moon, and rising are all cardinal signs. And I've gone through my entire life thinking, why, if I don't do it, nobody else starts it? Because that's not my lot in life. When you are a cardinal sign, your lot in life is you got to be starting something. At all times, you have got to be starting something. You don't have to finish it. You don't have to do it all by yourself, but you have to initiate. It's up to you. It is up to us. That's what we are. We've been given that energy. And instead of feeling like, wah, wah, I want to be somebody else, embrace and enjoy the fact that you are you, and you don't need to be anybody else. This is actually a blessing, not a curse, because you get to aim your energy at what matters to you most. And it looks like you have. See, you initiated. The magic worked through you, and now it's time for you to grab on some help and bring in partnership. That's what the coming week is coming. It's like, it was started with you. It had to start with you. There was that push that came from you. As the cardinal catalyst, that's what you do. And then we have time to collaborate. Well, now it's time for you to ask for the support team to come on in, right? Because there's only so far cardinal signs can go on their own before they burn out their fuse. We need somebody else there to sort of wax the wick and keep the fire going. That's not our job. That's not your job. You catalyzed. Good for you. It takes a lot of faith to be able to do that. Sometimes it takes a lot of naivete, but you done did it, Aries. And now it's time somebody's will come in and start to help you. The miracles are endless. From this point on, it's almost like I don't have to do this alone anymore. You shouldn't be doing it alone anymore. Oh, we have another 6. Time for a deep dive. There could be some romance coming in. Now, this is specifically and usually aligned with romance. Romance is actually not a state of dating. It's an era. It's a human era. I think it happened late 1800s, early 1900s. Maybe that was the Victorian era. It's a romantic era. Romantic, I'm not very good with history, but the romantic era is an era that is known for its optimism and idealism. So that's really what romance is about. It's about optimism and idealism. And there's this energy coming into your life. This is Libran energy, which is opposite from you, but it's a good balance. It's saying that your life is balancing out with this kind of help. There's some energy coming in to help your ass out. And then we have give with gratitude and grace. You're going to have more than enough to be able to supply others. You're going to be in a position to help. You're going to be in the position to open your heart and donate. This is something you'll want to put your whole self into. And then we have take time out, bringing it on to the point where you can actually relax for a while. And all those pressures or all those burdens and all that energy that was coming at you, you can kind of rest with it for a while. This could be mama bear energy too. This could be mama bear energy. We got to figure that one out. I don't know if your mom's coming into town or whatever, but maybe not. Maybe it's just you're finally going to get a break. And let's see where that break is going to come. Let's see how this week ends up. We'll do day 7 now. I'm going to do like the 7-day play-by-play. Or however you want to see it. How things unfold. Oh, okay, Aries. This is a really lovely energy for you guys. And I know that it has not been easy. You know, it hasn't been easy. For the past, I've been seeing this a lot. For the past, what, 15 years? Pluto has been in Capricorn. So Pluto has been in a cardinal sign. And that means that somewhere along the lines, it has been square to your natal sun. And it has been square to your natal sun for at least 5 years. So it's almost like, yeah, there's a lot of tension that you're going to be experiencing right now, especially if you're in Aries 3, somebody born toward the very end of Aries season, Taurus cusp. You guys are going to be feeling this shit. Order a reading. I'll tell you all about it because I check out the astrology too. Aries, day 1. So we have Aquarius energy. So this is aspirations. There's some sort of wish that comes true, but that you have felt restrictions about. It's almost like you've wanted, this is something that you, okay, so something that's in the forefront of your mind is something that you've desired, but something that you haven't been able to go after. Either because of fear or restrictions, like there could be legal restrictions or debt or whatever those restrictions are, something's been holding you back. Maybe attachment to the past or attachment to something that you dreamed in the past could be getting in your way, could have been getting in your way of looking at what you have now and really fully enjoying it. So there's a confrontation here of any kind of restriction, anything that has been getting in the way or blocking you actually taking that next step toward your aspirations and goals. That's a really good thing, actually. And I'll tell you why. Because once you see what's been blocking you, now you can work on that blockage. Until you know about it, you're just kind of subjugated to its power. But once you know it and you can name it and you can see it and you can label it, now you can take power over the situation. But there was some sort of restriction here. How do we get rid of the devil? I think it could just be that Capricornian energy. There's been some sort of block here, and whatever it is, can you make more clear what it is for Aries, please? Nope. We're going to find out. Day 2. Day 2. We have Queen of Swords. So that is moving forward. We have strategy. So clearly there was clarity. And now what God is saying is there's an unblock. Because there's a way forward. There's some sort of clarity that comes in, unless this is a person, which could mean that partnership. And it doesn't have to be romantic, though it could be. That would be an air sign, and makes sense, right? Because air fuels a fire sign. But this is bigger than that. Usually, sometimes she represents for me a counselor or a consultant. So it's about bringing in somebody that has an objective perspective on your situation so that you can figure it the fuck out. And this is where you're smart. You do it. You allow somebody to come in, and Aries, that changes everything. This could be a counselor. This could be a psychologist. This could be a consultant, a strategist, whatever it is. This is somebody who has an objective perspective that can, bam, you're stuck. They're not. And so it's almost like God is saying you need partnership right now because you've seen as far as you can see. You've catalyzed as much as you can catalyze. Moving forward, you need somebody else's perspective. So go get it. If you've been thinking of it, if you've been looking up names, just call them because it will change your trajectory and it'll unblock a lot of shit. Ah, yes, because there's conflict here. Sometimes this is competition or just a lot of little stuff coming at you. just a lot of little stuff coming at you, one after the other kind of energy. Like it seems really big because it's in a bundle, but if you break it apart, you can snap the twigs in two. One by one, if you take care of this, you could pick this off. But there is a counselor or somebody here that is giving clarity to all this little bitty pilly shit, making it very clear. Okay, what is day 3? What is day 3? We have the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups. It's his new opportunity, a fresh start. It's usually a loving gesture, is the Page of Cups. Sometimes it's a baby. Sometimes this is Pisces. I don't know if this is like new feelings are coming up, right? Emotions that you didn't know you had are finally able to be unlocked and come out. You're finally able to discuss them or talk about them and maybe finally reveal what has been hidden inside of you. Or somebody's about to reveal what's been hidden because there's been a lot of conflict. Maybe there's been a lot of arguments, a lot of fighting. But this is the revelation of the emotion behind it. Let me just clarify the Moon card because I like to. The Moon card needs clarity. Ace of Swords. That is God saying, oh, no, what was hidden is now becoming clear. What you feel or somebody's feelings is now becoming clear. There's a statement that's about to be made. Either you're about to learn somebody's pregnant or you're about to learn that whatever emotions they were pregnant with, whatever feelings that were being veiled are about to pop and come out. And this is refreshing because it's A, relieving, and B, nothing is hidden anymore. Right? And it also says the Ace of Swords implies this is a good thing. This is victory. This is the clarity that you needed to understand or to release. Right? It's like you needed this. Okay. What about day 5? Ooh, day 7 is just teasing me because it's all flipped over. It's not even giving me. It's not even giving me any hints. We have this. So something's going to shake you up. This isn't a bad card. Actually, this is kind of fun. You see the water behind him is kind of like, it's kind of fun in that you're not going to be stable. Something is going to destabilize you, but I don't see it as a bad destabilization. I see it as actually a really wonderful one. There's abandonment here. Oh, I don't like that one. Maybe there's been a situation where money, maybe you're detached from it, you feel left behind, you feel almost like there's nothing you can do about it, or somebody that you have felt has, in some ways there's been neglect or I don't know what this is. Hold on. Clarify, please. The 8 of Swords. Somebody catches you off guard by leaving. Somebody catches you off guard by leaving. Somebody catches you off guard by leaving. That's what it says. How is that a good thing? Or somebody has felt unstable because they felt at a distance or left behind. That's interesting. Maybe you're realizing that you have to go into this different direction, even if it means saying goodbye to somebody or something. That's certainly not partnership. But it does look like some sort of abandonment creates an instability here. Can you please clarify? What is this? Who's abandoning who? This is Aries energy. The Empress. A maternal energy, a mother energy. Maybe you have felt like your mother's in trouble, or this represents abundance, right? This sense of something that has been evading you. Like you felt like you were, yeah, it was evading. It was, yeah. It's almost like you felt like you were always being kept from the abundance. Or something wasn't stable anyway. What about this day 6? Well, it's about a house. There's something here about a house, or about a large ticket item, or about a lot of money that's been owed, because the 10 of Pentacles is in reverse. So this has been somebody's been destabilized or undermined financially. Yeah. It's kind of fucked them up. And then we have Knight of Wands, which is taking action on it, making a decision and knowing what to do. Oh, and then we have the actual Empress card come out as the main part of the reading. So suddenly there's progress or ability of movement again with regards to abundance and prosperity, like having the ability. It's like whatever the situation is that you felt stuck in, or you felt like somebody was getting screwed in, you're finally able to take action on because you have the resources to do it. Whose energy was this? There's almost like resources are finally here so that you can take action on whatever it was that was blocked up because there was no action you could take, but the clarifier comes from somebody else with an objective perspective. Let's get a moon card. Oh, okay. I'm glad I took that extra time with you guys. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. That's coming up. I don't know if it's a lunar eclipse, but it's a full moon that's coming up in Aries on October 17th, I believe. So that's a time frame. That's a time frame for us. Now it's almost like you will know what to do within the next week and a half. So it's extending it out for you a little bit, but that's okay. What is all this about? Rest and rejuvenation. It's about you being able to relax and know that somebody else or something is taken care of. Fulfillment of wishes. Because I honestly believe something that you thought was stuck and denied to you was you were always going to be in isolation and too unstable for. It's here now. Let's get deeper into this over in the extended. I will see you guys there. The link is below in the description box. And then I'll pin it to the top of the comment section for you guys as well.